Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show is a Boink Studios production. Follow us on Twitter at Boink Studios. And check out our Facebook page where you can see all of our projects, past, present, and future. And now, on with the show. Hey, hey, what is up? This is Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. I'm Tom. Here's the boy. Say hello, boy.
Hi!
What was that?
I don't know.
So, how's it going, guys? What's up? This is episode number 14 of the show, the as of yet untitled episode, because we just started recording. And as you guys know, we are always unprepared, so I've got nothing for you. I don't know what we're going to talk about.
And we're also on the road again.
We are also on the road because this is Tom and Wesley's mobile fun show.
The 30-minute road show.
30-minute road show. That's right. I forgot. Someone had the bright idea of, let's go record in the studio the other night. And I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't work. And he's like, why? And I said, because you get fidgety. You can't be still. Plus, we always record on the road. And if I stop now, that's like breaking tradition.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a policeman. The popo done got somebody.
Uh-huh.
So, let's talk about the day. How you feeling, kid?
Awesome.
Awesome. Where'd we go eat dinner?
IHOP.
IHOP. You hop, we all hop. And for a change, I did not have breakfast. I usually have breakfast at IHOP. I
got a sandwich.
I had a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. And it was quite greasy and tasty.
And with onion rings, which were amazing.
Yes, they were. So, tell the good people what you had.
I had a funny fish pancake with 2 sausages.
2 sausages.
Small.
Sausage makes the world go round. I'm a
Yes.
firm believer in that. If people had more sausages in their lives, there'd be less war.
And we just came from Barnes & Noble.
We just came from Barnes.
He got a Pop Vinyl Undertaker.
Yes.
And I got 2 Hot Wheels things. I got one where you try to stop the zombie, and then I got a pack of other cars.
Yes. I don't know who exactly goes to Barnes & Noble to buy Hot Wheels, but we sure did.
Yep.
And I'm always up for a new Pop Vinyl. I'm starting to collect them hardcore.
And he has exactly no room on his desk to put anymore.
I got no room left. And I don't know how you people feel out there about your Pop Vinyls, but I take them out the box.
Me too.
I just don't see this thing where people are like, oh, they're just highly collectible and I got to keep them in the box. I just don't get that. Like, to me, it's like buying toys and keep them in the boxes. Why would you want to do that? Like, I mean, I get it. The toys I grew up with are worth a lot of money. And if they're worth a lot more money if they're still in the box. But I'm not collecting, Pop Vinyl to resell them at some future point. I'm not collecting them because they're collectible. I'm collecting them because they're awesome. Which is why you should collect anything. It's the same reason I have 1,200 comic books in my closet.
Yeah.
Because I didn't buy them so I could say one day I'm going to make a lot of money. No, I bought them to read them and because I enjoy reading.
Yep.
And plus I'm a huge fanboy.
Yep.
Speaking of huge fanboy, Logan is coming very soon.
Yep. And I hate that I can't go see it.
Yeah,
I
unfortunately.
already seen the trailer.
The trailer's amazing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, it's rated R.
Yep.
Which means you're not going. It sucks for you, I get it, but like,
I wanted to see the first Wolverine movie, but
yeah, we've got that obviously,
on
but
Blu-ray.
even PG-13, it's still rough.
So I'm allowed to watch PG-13.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we can swing that one, but Wolverine always should have been rated R
Yeah.
because he's a killer. He's a straight up killer, and
I wanted to go see Lone Ranger because that looked like a good movie.
Lone Ranger. What are you talking about, boy? You know how old that movie is now?
I know, but I wanted to go see it.
You have no concept of time.
Because it looked funny, the trailer.
Well, it wasn't. It was not good. Johnny Depp played an Indian, and it was really weird. It was not a good movie. So,
It's Johnny Depp.
you know who Johnny Depp is.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Edward Scissorhands.
Oh.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh.
Yeah, Johnny Depp. Hello. Craziness back here. Craziness, I say. How does my son not know who Johnny Depp is?
I forgot.
Unbelievable. Yeah, we're going to check your temp when we get home, make sure you're not running a fever. So, in the great state of North Carolina, it's been raining profusely the past couple of days.
And my
Like flooding.
babysitter's creek is almost flooded.
Yes, the whole... Yeah, thank goodness she lives at the top of the hill, not the bottom, or her house would better be filled up with water about now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not quite like flash flood warning kind of bad, but it feels like it's never going to stop. It was a dreary, nasty day yesterday, and it's just like that every day now, seems like. If it's not bad weather, it's rain. It's just like we can't get a break or something. So I guess all I'm going to do is just complain today on the show, I suppose. My apologies. I'm trying to get my mood up. I'm a bit tired. I've put in a lot of hours lately, and
He never gets a day off.
I never get a day off anymore. It's ridiculous. It's been 22 days and counting, which is not fun.
And I haven't got to see my dad for 3 weeks.
Well, we're trying to do stuff like we were in the game last night. We hung out in the bedroom, and while you played the game, just kind of hung out and
By
stuff.
the way, I rented Far Cry 4.
Far Cry 3.
Oh, yeah, Far Cry
Was it 3? And the minute we put the game in, we had to mute it because there's just language from start to finish.
Yeah, they cuss everything.
Even as an adult, I'm watching this game and I'm like, dude, why is this necessary? Like, don't get me wrong, man. I'm not like a stickler here for stuff like that. It's fine, whatever you want. But like, I don't get it. Why are you playing with the seat right now? Yeah. So the boy can't hear that language. I don't want him hearing it. So I said, mute the TV right now.
Yeah, whenever I got back down the stairs.
You know, which is just ridiculous. We have to do that.
Yeah.
But, the game does have a mature warning on it. So there you go.
Daddy, what? It cussed on Far Cry 4 and I didn't have to mute it.
Well, you should have. There goes a Dodge Charger right there. Someone's car crazy lately. Who is it?
What?
Someone's car crazy lately.
Oh,
You're car crazy lately.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I saw 3 Corvettes and 2 Camaros.
Where's this coming from that you're car crazy all of a sudden?
Because I like Lamborghinis.
Because you like Lamborghinis.
I love sports cars.
He said something about, let's take 10 grand and buy a Lamborghini. I said, son, 10 grand probably wouldn't buy the wheels on a Lamborghini. Let's be honest.
So I said, let's buy 100 grand.
100 grand would probably get you a Lamborghini. If you can come up with 100 grand, start saving your pennies, kid. Just saying. Maybe one day the piggy bank will be full enough you can get you one.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Don't hold your breath. My dream car is still a 66 Mustang. Maybe one day it'll happen.
Maybe one day it won't.
Maybe one day it won't. Thank you so much for bringing my dreams crashing down and bringing my entire world to a dead stop. Thank you so much. What's happening in the news? Unless you're living under a rock or maybe you don't live in this country, we do have listeners from outside the country, by the way.
Yep.
We've had downloads from outside the United States. To our friends across the pond, or wherever it is where you may be right now, we have elected ourselves a new president. And
it's stupid Donald Trump.
well, let's don't name call, but he's kind of a doofus. Now, we are not Democrat. I've voted conservative my entire life. But I got to tell you guys, I think in 4 years I'll be voting independent. Because I'm very disappointed in my party. I feel like they buckled and they went with the guy that ran his mouth the best, and that was Donald Trump. And everyone's talking about, well, let's give the guy a chance. Well, to all you out there who are saying, give the guy a chance, let's just give him a chance. Do you have kids? Okay, because I do, and I'm scared for my kids' future right now. Okay, now I'm not saying Trump is going to be like the worst president ever. I'm not saying he's going to screw anything up. I don't know any of that stuff to be true.
Me either.
Okay, none of us do really, but I'm a bit concerned. I mean, dude, you're 8. If he only serves 4 years, he's out when you're 12. If he gets reelected, you know, God help us all.
Oh gosh.
Then you're out. He's out when you're 16. And dude, you're a teenager. I mean, this is the president you're going to know when you grow up. I grew up with Reagan, by the way. Reagan was an amazing president, one of the best of our time. And you're growing up with Trump. Growing up with Trump. That'll be my book. How about that? By the new bestseller by Dem Clark, Growing Up with Trump. Maybe you can write that book. How about that?
Yeah.
Check out the new bestseller from Wesley Clark, Growing Up with Trump. Oh, it's late. It's not late, but the sun's down. It feels late. It's rainy. It's messy.
And it's also 6:13 and 52 degrees.
What are you... You're like that number they call, you know. The weather outside is rainy and 52 degrees. And it's 6:13 p.m. Back before the Weather Channel ever happened, we used to have a local phone number that you dial, and it was an automated voice. Like a dude would record, you know, the weather outside is... I was about to say, the weather outside is frightful. I'm getting ready to sing Christmas songs. We're not going to do that. We've already had our After Christmas special. That was episode number 13. We've moved on to a new day. It's January. Do you know January's about over?
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
We're going to go into February. That's insanity talking.
And then I might get a gummy remote.
A what?
A gummy remote that we saw at Target.
A gummy remote.
Whenever we were buying a book bag, a new book bag.
Oh, I see. Yeah, usually you get something for Valentine's Day. You get something for pretty much every holiday through the year, really.
Yeah.
Well, we've
and
always...
We're going to get something in September. A lot of stuff in September.
You hope so. September's your birthday.
Yeah, and the 3rd.
You're going to be 9 years old. Oh, my God. We're not talking about that. This is January. There's 9 months to go for your birthday. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about it. We're going to stick to you being 8, and you're going to stop growing. Stop it.
Nope.
So, yeah, man, I'm just, I'm relaxed right now. My feet hurt. I'm old. I'm complaining again. My apologies. But when you do a whole lot of something, it's kind of all you do. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on with our individual lives here. I recently did an interview that's going to make the podcast for Dem Clark's Main Event, which, by the way, you can find on iTunes and Google Play. Thank you very much. And I interviewed Charlie Ebersol, who directed the upcoming documentary, This Was the XFL, for ESPN 30 for 30 documentary. It's going to premiere on February 2nd. The podcast will drop that day, as will my column for Bleacher Report, so please go check that out. Shameless plug. So let's talk about some stuff. What's happening? What's happening we can talk about. We've covered the election. We covered Logan that's coming up. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is coming up. The trailer is great. Yes?
Yeah.
We're big Marvel Comics fans. If you guys know the show, then you know that.
And you also know we're Comic-Con fans.
Yes, we are. Heroes Con is coming up in June. Maybe this year we'll do what we did. Was it 2 years ago when we recorded a podcast on the way down? That was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's do that again this year.
It was when Uncle Greg was driving.
Yes, it was. Let's do that again this year.
And then I fell asleep.
Yeah, you do. You always fall asleep. I'm surprised you're not asleep right now. You know, I was telling you the other night that when you were younger, smaller,
I would hope. As soon as I'd go to sleep, I'd go to sleep. And then he would carry me up the stairs and then put me into bed. Straight to bed.
Yeah, because if we couldn't get you to go to sleep, we'd go take you on a car ride. And it worked. It works for a lot of little kids. It works for babies. It works for a lot of little kids. And it worked for you just about every time. The problem was, the minute we hit the kitchen, you started waking up. But something you would do, and this was one of the coolest things ever. Anytime I would pick you up, this is when you were real little, I'd pick you up, you'd start patting me on the back. You did it all the time. And when you were asleep, you even did it in your sleep. You'd start patting me on the back, and I would always say, "Thank you for the pat, son." You did it all the time. It was so funny. You always wanted to be held, too. until you started walking. And then it was off to the races. Because you had to be walking. Remember me falling behind you in the stores trying to keep up with you?
Yeah.
It was funny, man. I let you do it too. I said, screw it. The kid wants to walk, let him walk. So, I did. Grown up a lot since then, man. 8 years old. My God, you're making me feel old, kid. Oh, I think I could take a nap right about now. Oh. So, this is the fun show, not the tired show.
Yeah.
This is Tom Clark's 30-minute tired show. Because I'm tired, I'm beat, I'm worn out, I'm beside myself. So, all right, kid, this is your time to shine. This is your time to step up on the podcast and do something epic. I want you to tell me the funniest joke you know. I want you to think about it. Take 2 seconds. And it's time for you to step up to the plate. Give me a funny joke.
It's not going to be a joke.
Come on, hit me. Give me something good.
I got a question.
Do it.
Okay, so if you would know what number I really like the most, then what is it?
Are we doing the guessing game again?
Yeah. I got a number through in my head. If you get it wrong, then I'm gonna come to your house and tickle the death out of you.
Tickle the death out of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm serious about that.
Each and every one of you better pay attention.
Yeah. So I got a number between 1 and 10, which is the number.
Now you understand that we're not going to know what they're guessing yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So you kind of...
You gotta guess also?
The game kind of stops here.
You gotta guess also?
Between 1 and 10?
Yes.
Easy.
1.
4.
No.
Yep. It's 4. I won.
No, you didn't.
Sorry, guys. The number's 4. So, I mean, it's a fun game if you get it to stick. We're in the restaurant trying to kill some time.
And then he tickled me. Then I jerked, and then I hit my head on wood.
Well, I didn't do it on purpose. There was like
It ain't my fault that I jerk and you tickle me.
But that's not my fault that there's wood on the booth, for one thing. For another thing, it's not my fault that you jerk every time you get tickled. How's that my fault?
Well, it is your fault because you always tickle me.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault that you got hurt. I don't want you to get hurt, obviously. So we are pulling into our carport at the moment. Isn't this fun? Get ready for some sound effects. And park, doors, brake, buckle, and we wait. And it's about to get a whole lot quieter. Are you ready for this? And click. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we just wasted some money at Barnes & Noble. But you know what? The old man's been working a lot of overtime lately. And I said, screw it. Let's get some cool stuff. So we did. So, you're off school today.
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow because you had back-to-back teacher work days. They're working, but you ain't. Student work day. How about that?
Yeah.
Where you have to go to school. That's every day.
Every student had to go to student work day, and then we could do whatever we want.
But that's different. Student work means work. You got to work. It's not student play day. If it's student play day, that means you're out of school that day. Right?
Well, if it's a student school play day.
I don't know if that would work, but it's interesting.
We could eat whatever we want. We could drink water and milk or soda.
Uh-huh.
We could do whatever we want.
They won't let you have soda in school, will they?
Yeah, they will.
Says who?
This one kindergartner had Pepsi.
How did he manage that one?
And you know how soda's
Pepsi in a grade school. The world's going to crap. That's insanity talking. I don't like Pepsi.
I love Pepsi.
You have got to be out of your mind. You never drink Pepsi. I never let you have Pepsi.
Uh-huh.
I do not. I let you have like Diet Coke and Coke Zero. Don't put your feet in the seat. They're wet. Yeah, like you can have Coke Zero and Diet Coke. You can have Diet Sundrop. Do you guys know what Sundrop is? Did you know that Sundrop's only available in the South?
Yeah.
Did you know that for real?
Yes.
You can't find it nowhere else. If you go to New York, guess what? No Sundrop. God, if you go to South Carolina, it may not even have any Sundrop. It's only like right here. Maybe South Carolina. North Carolina for sure. But anywhere else, I'm not too sure where they'd have it. I drink too much diet soda. I drink a lot of water, though, too, to my credit. I drink water at night like crazy. I got a Tervis cup, the Star Wars cup, and I fill that sucker full of ice water every night. So, nice cold ice water. In fact, I'd love to have some right about now. It's Monday, folks, by the way, which means it's Monday Night Raw. And you going to watch it with me this time?
I don't know. I'm probably going to be still playing with my Hot Wheels.
Well, that's true. I'll play with you, too. I'd like to play the zombie game with it.
Okay, let's go.
Whatever that thing's called.
Can you stop the zombie?
Huh? Can I yeah, it's called Can You Stop the Zombie? It's a zombie track. Because someone's a little bit obsessed with zombies. Yeah. So, yeah, that'll be fun. You got a pack of cars. I'm going to get questioned why you got all this stuff, I'm sure. But I don't really care.
And if you hear that wind, that means my door's open.
And your door's open. It shouldn't be. That light's bright. We need to do a YouTube show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think anybody would watch it. We're kind of boring. We're supposed to be fun and exciting. Don't you get up there and fall.
Alright.
Yeah, well, do not climb. Your feet are wet, remember? Do you see what I'm saying about we can't record in the studio because you get antsy? This is ridiculous, son. So,
I know.
it's been a long day. It's going to be a long day tomorrow.
And it's going to be a long day tomorrow. You know why?
Why?
I'm going in the woods and hopping fences.
Going to the woods and hopping fences?
Yeah.
What are you, Huckleberry Finn?
No, there's actually a fence where you enter the woods.
Enter the woods. Mm-hmm. Listen here, Tom Sawyer. Don't go get yourself in any kind of trouble.
And there's also some of the fence, like, you know how it's like that fence over there?
Yeah.
Like some of it, the end of it, somebody pulled it off a little bit. And then that way you can enter the woods.
You're not really hopping the fence, are you?
Yes.
You know you're not supposed to. That's someone's private property.
No, the woods ain't.
Yes, they are. If there's a fence up, that means someone's fenced it in. They don't want you on their land.
Then why is there a hole to where you can go in the woods?
Through the fence?
Yeah.
Someone made the hole. Doesn't mean you can go. It's just...
Well, me and Jaden and Tamara went a lot of times. We went in the snow. The reason why it can't be their property, it can, but it just like, we're not going that way. That's somebody's property.
Right.
But we're going that way. Which is farther.
Little band of adventurers, it sounds like. I remember playing in the woods when I was a kid with your Uncle Kyle.
I know. Playing in the woods is so fun.
I used to love it. Listen, you never met Chris. I had a friend named Chris Clark, who, by the way, is not related to us. And he and I would play Star Wars all the time. I was always Han. He was always Luke. Even though Chris had jet black hair, he was somehow Luke Skywalker. And my hair is kind of similar to Han's, but not quite.
Kind of.
And I was the fat kid, and I was still Han Solo. But, yeah.
Han Solo is kind of fat.
He's not fat.
Kind of.
We played Star Wars all the time. Most fun ever.
Yeah, well, we bought Lego Star Wars Force Awakens, but we never played it.
You never play it. I love to play it. You never play it with me anymore.
I don't like it.
Because all you want to do is go on YouTube. You're addicted.
Yep, I am.
Xbox is great for video games. And someone's kind of forgotten that. This is why you can't have an Xbox in your room.
And this is why when I get older, I'm bringing the Xbox One S.
By the time you get old enough to actually have money to buy something, they'll be like the Xbox 2 or something.
Don't wait.
Wait and see.
There ain't no existing of an Xbox.
Did you hear what you just said? There ain't no existing.
But there's no Xbox 2.
I'm saying, when you get old enough to have money and can buy something, there probably will be one by that time.
No, it wouldn't.
How do you even know that?
It would be an Xbox One S.
Dude, what do you have, a crystal ball? You don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
If we got the Magic 8 Ball, I could probably ask it.
Well, then let's find one. Why don't we have a Magic 8 Ball?
Yeah.
That's insanity talking.
I know.
We need to rectify that. We need to get that done. Soon. You know what I mean? Soon.
Actually, we should have bought the Magic 8 Ball at Barnes & Noble.
They didn't have one.
They
They didn't have Magic 8 Ball. I looked.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I didn't look specifically for it. But I didn't see any. Where?
I forgot.
You forgot they don't have it.
Yes, they do.
I wish you'd get your little fat head in here so people can hear what you're saying. Get your feet out of the seat right now. You're going to hear a kid get himself torn all to pieces live
No.
Well, not live. It's recorded, but you get the point. Yeah. First time a kid got beat on a podcast. Tom Clark's 30-minute torture show where he beat the living crap out of his 8-year-old kid because he refused to listen. You're not annoying me with that. You think you are, but you're not. So it's about that time. It's about time to take it home, I think. We have just come under the 30-minute mark, I believe it is. If I'm counting it up, we may come in around 26 minutes, give or take.
We'll pick up.
It's terrible. I feel like we're robbing the good people of some great comedy.
Wait, no.
What?
You're going to time travel again?
No, we're not time traveling for no 6 minutes. You're crazy. If you wanted to do that, we should have stopped halfway through and then time traveled after that.
Well, we could just pick up. We could just keep recording when
You're so antsy.
No, we could just go to the front door and start recording, and then keep recording when we unbox also.
Well, why would that be fun? No one can see what we're doing.
So?
That can't be fun. We need to ask our audience what they think. Oh, that's right, we can't. Because it's not a live show. Maybe one day we'll do a YouTube show. We're seriously thinking about it. I thought about doing Tom Clark's main event as a YouTube show and just position the camera in front of the mic. And that way I could record the audio and have a video podcast go along with it as well. But I don't know, do the Kevin Smith thing, you know what I mean, where he records an audio podcast and video at the same time. I don't know, it's a possibility. I just don't know how many people want to sit there and watch me for the entire hour I do the show. It's kind of boring. But, you know, who knows. Alright, so guys, we are about to take this thing home. We hope you had fun, and I'm glad we stayed awake, because I'm really tired right now. Get your feet down, they're dirty. And, really quick, we're going to plug the shows. Kyle and I may never record again because we suck, and I apologize. But Tom and Kyle's Comedy Action Hour is still available. We got 11 episodes sitting there. If you just go check them out, that'd be awesome. Is it 11? I don't remember how many it is.
No,
Isn't that terrible?
You were past 34.
No, dude, no chance.
Yeah, you were.
Tom Clark's main event is also available, as we said before, on Google Play and iTunes. You can find, yes.
I'm still going to say it, but I don't care. Don't forget to go check out Tom and Kyle's Comedy Action Hour.
You already said that. I already said it. I did. I just plugged it.
No, you didn't.
Boy, you have got to wake up. Go check out my stuff on Bleacher Report, Sports Kita, the highly esteemed, thank you very much, the highly esteemed Camel Clutch blog. And check out my own websites, tomclarkbr.wix.com/blog and tomclarkbr.wix.com/boink. Check us out, Boink Studios on Facebook. Give us a follow on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at tomclarkbr. We will try our best to follow you back and have a little repartee, some exchange back and forth, friendly dialogue between hosts and guests. That'd be quite awesome. Thank you very much. And check us out wherever you can, man. Dude, we're all over social media, so we're trying to get the Boink Studios name out there. Stay tuned for the newest edition of Tom Clark's Main Event coming up soon. Hope you liked the show. We're going to come back with episode 15 real soon. In the meantime, be safe out there. Keep your chin up. Try not to stress too much over the politics thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be okay.
How do we start talking about politics?
I did it. Sam Cooke said a change is going to come. Well, it's come. Let's hope it's a good one. And let's hope everything's going to be all right. Like Aldrin said. Let's see. We don't know. Fingers crossed. That's it, guys. We're out. See you next time. Boy, hit 'em!